Hey everyone. I was trying to say everyone and everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie Diane, and I'm head villain in charge of the villain acting studio. I'm also an actor, model, and a voiceover artist. And I also play games on Twitch at twitch.tv/ Diane TV if you party like that. Anyway, because of the panorama that's been going on since last year, there have been many changes to the acting industry. So tap in. Uh, First of all, self tape auditions, also known as EcoCasts, and Zoom/slash Blue Jeans callbacks are on the rise. And there's also been an explosion in online schools and classes. So you should definitely make the investment in your career and purchase a tripod with a ring light. I'm actually using one right now. A 20 something dollar tripod pays for itself. Save yourself like the mission of like stacking stuff and like having weird lighting. Um, a tripod would improve the quality of your submissions, and poor quality is distracting and detrimental. So anything worth doing is worth doing right, and an audition and a callback scenario is not an exception. Um, some auditions and callbacks do take place in person and are socially distanced, with some casting offices requiring you to wait in your vehicle. Some even have temperature guns and COVID questionnaires. Um, Productions are also now requiring COVID testing, as you can imagine, usually in the form of a PCR test. So not the rapid antigen, like they want the PCR test, the lab test, which is usually 24 to 36 hours turnaround. Even though I've had the experience that it's been a shorter period of time. Productions cover the cost of testing, and they usually provide a location for you to test at. It's usually done a few days in advance of a shoot, and sometimes in a couple of days before a fitting. And yeah, for tomorrow's live, I'm going to be going into how certain big studios have reacted, what mandates they've put in place, and also my own experiences and stuff uh, dealing with the panty and whatnot in the industry. So yeah, I hope this was of value, and I'll be back tomorrow. Mm, was that good, baby? Oh, yeah, I was still alive. That's good, right? Yes,
What?
I was good, right? I'm
That
still
was like
alive.
2 minutes.
I have to keep going, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, fine, 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 fine. All right, just kidding. Fake out. I'm gonna keep talking. All right. So, like I mentioned, so different studios have enacted different mandates and stuff like that when it comes to COVID and stuff like that. So, as reported by Deadline Hollywood, Netflix has become the first major Hollywood studio to make a blanket mandate on vaccinations, requiring all of its cast to be vaccinated, as well as any crew that comes in contact with the actors. So, we're talking about like, camera operators, hair and makeup, blah, 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 blah. Um, Also, Disney has also slowly allowed employees to come back to its Burbank, California studio. But they set a policy that all salaried and non union employees are required to be vaccinated. As far as myself and my own experiences, I'm fully vaxxed, right? Oh, hi. Hey, what's up? What's up, Bacon Dog? Nice to see you too. I'm really happy to see you. I'm having fun talking about the panty. But yeah, are you gonna say something? Okay, no. So yeah, I'm fully vaxxed. I'm on that PFeZ, and the reason why I did it, as horrible as this probably sounds, is because I figured there was gonna be like studio mandated vaccination requirements. So I figured to beat the crowd. This was back in April, and these requirements come out in September. Yeah. Anyway, so as far as my own personal experiences, like post Rona, obviously, before the panorama hit, I was working like 3 or 4 times a month, and I was going to auditions like 3 or 4 times a week, like everything was popping, right? And then, it just kind of hit a wall. And then things have slowly been, cooking again. And I had a shoot actually like a couple days ago this week. And I had to take a PCR test for the fitting. And then I had to take a PCR test for the actual shoot, which is crazy. But obviously I passed because I got to work. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're the best. It was really exciting. Since it was a PCR test that I was required to take, obviously it was like super nerve wracking. Um, because now like not only do you have to like book these jobs and like obviously like nail the audition, nail the callback, book it, you could still not get the job out of something that to a certain degree may or may not be within your power. Uh, whether or not that's fair or not, safety first, and then teamwork, right? Um, Most of the sets, it's been my experience that most of the sets I've worked on have been compliant. Okay, there was a modeling gig that I did like for a print job where I was not asked for my results, which were negative, of course. I also did a commercial. Oh, my puppy just yawned. I also did a commercial for a soda startup where I wasn't even asked to take a test, and a bunch of people were running around unmasked, including like the director and then like the producer, and just like obviously people in front of the camera were unmasked when we were rolling, but like you know what I mean. I think that was like January or something like that. Pretty wild. Um, so yeah, it's just crazy that you have to book and test negative. Like that's hard. That's crazy. In addition, different productions are going to have different safety guidelines in place, like whether or not like they actually do it. Some of them have COVID compliance officers, and they basically enforce. They pretty much some of them do enforce, masks and stuff when off camera, and some sets will provide face shields for actors that have their makeup done, and some will not. Um, so, I mean, it would be smart for you to go ahead and invest in a face shield, and then like, grab a permanent marker, write your name on it. That way, like, you don't accidentally grab someone else's face shield and it's all like, you know, and yeah. But it's been a ride, but I forgot how like Kobe actually like how he exactly said it, but like, you have to like, what is it? The meteor, like the dinosaurs reacted and the meteor adapted or something like that. You know what I mean? So like the Rona is like the meteor, and then like we're not the dinosaurs. We're like, no, wait, no, we're the meteor. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway. Oh, you saw the facial that I had on my story? Yeah. I didn't, I didn't get my name on it though. They didn't like write it for me. Everyone else had like their names, and then like they also like drew like little like faces on their thing. It was super cute. But yeah. Um I think that about covers it for today. But I will be back tomorrow talking about more actory stuff. So exciting. Alrighty. So anyway, good night, sweet dreams, and I hope you had fun and have a wonderful night, and bring the drama in a good way today. I don't know. I'm workshopping that. All right, peace.